All right, welcome back, everybody. Recap here for this Wednesday, the September 6th, 2023. All right, one SC trade today. That was it. E-mini S&P. If you were on this morning, you know I took this short on the E-mini S&P. Came in fairly early, sold it shortly after 9 o'clock this morning. I held on to it for quite a while because I didn't hit my profit target until after 10 o'clock, so I got in around 9, got out 10, so about an hour later, finally hit my profit target, and I went ahead and I got out of the E-mini S&P. Once again, this was I'm trying to think what this was. I think this may have been HF1 short. Can't remember. But I think it was an HF1 short, if I'm not mistaken, and then we finally hit target. And once again, remember, when I'm trading the indices, always going for my first target. Do I get more targets? Yes. But when I'm trading an index, I typically go for just the first target. Stocks are a little bit different, so let's see what we did on the stocks today. All right, so not a bad day overall. JDST, you saw that I went ahead and put some JDST on. I'm carrying this trade overnight. It was a simple HF1 buy. The idea is that I was going to go ahead and get out here at 747. If it hit it, did not hit it today, so I'm going to carry it over and see if I can get this target tomorrow. Now, if it's really strong, I may go for further targets. And or we may have some additional targets being developed in the morning. Just going to have to wait and see on that. So I'm carrying that over. What else? What was the other one? GDC. We're carrying that over. And the one nice trade, so it's up a little bit here on the JDST. Once again, you know, this is one of my favorite. This is a really good stock to carry overnight because it doesn't really have any, crazy swings. It's typically a very, very smooth moving stock. So I really like JDST, and I've been trading it now for probably a good 30 days or so. Just love getting setups on JDST because it's just a real slow grinder. It's really nice to trade. Let's see what else we have here. My biggest trade was on ICCT. Let's go back. Go back to the beginning. Pre-opening right over here. Shortly after 9 o'clock, had a nice little HF1 buy. Once again, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love to see those explosions on the opening. So I was able to hold on to this. It did explode. It hit my target. I didn't get out. I was thinking about adding. I did not add on this. But I went ahead. I didn't add down here, but I did add a little bit over here, which I didn't draw in. But once I saw this big green bar coming in, I went ahead and I added again to it. My profit target was pretty close. It was right here. Once it blasted through it, it was actually moving up when I exited. So I got out up here around 879. Just a beautiful trade on ICCT. So overall, everything else pretty much was scalped. PALI was one that I was trying to scalp. I did have it was green in it for a while, but it just wasn't really moving anywhere. And it pulled back a little bit. I added a little bit more to it. Ended up not going anywhere except going against me. I went and got out. Took a loss on PALI. Everything else pretty much was just scalping. BTGN, LG. I mean, some of these weren't moving. I was just getting out of them. MYSZ, in and out, pretty much broke even, was green. But by the time that I got out, because of the spread, I got out even. ICCT, of course, was my big one. And then DBTX. All of these were pretty much just trying to scalp. Going for 15, 20 cents. Sometimes I can hit it, sometimes I can't. So anyway, overall, not a bad day. Really did well in the indices. I mean, indices are the place to be right now. I mean, I love these indices. And like I said, the month of September is an awesome month. So I love trading in the month of September. So overall, not a bad day. So that being said, if anybody has any questions, please join us in the morning. The first 30 minutes is open to everybody. You don't have to be a member to watch my trading the first 30 minutes. And also you have the opportunity to ask me questions. And if I'm not busy or in a trade, I try to get to those questions. Either myself or the moderator, Glenn, will answer those questions for you. And also, if it's quiet and there's a stock you want me to take a look at, I'd be glad to run my analysis across it, or look at Einstein, or look at my patterns, see if I have any setups in a particular stock that you like to trade. All I can do is give you my opinion, let you know what my patterns and Einstein is showing. I'm not giving stock recommendations, but if you'd like to get an idea of what I would be looking at if I was trading a particular stock, then I can certainly do that for you. All right. So that being said, we'll be back again tomorrow. First thing, remember, first 30 minutes, join us. Then after that, I move over to our Discord channel. I do have a watch list that comes out every morning. Most of these are on the watch list. And also have an afternoon watch list as well that I trade. So I have 2 watch lists that come out every day. And most of my trades are going to be based off of that watch list unless something heats up and I decide to get into it and the pattern set up. But in most cases, I'm pretty much going to be jumping into at least a couple of those on the morning watch list and in the afternoon. All right, that's it. Everybody have a good night. See you tomorrow.